This is my essay of the faith. No pas. Mother Teresa said, I am not worthy. According to faith, I may say all about my life, but I can't. This is a very difficult question to answer. Faith as a concrete. With the faith, I am so close to God. How we close to God? Malcolm Muggeridge once said, very difficult answer, but I would like to be with God. Without loving is nothing. I rather believing, doubting, as a part of say, integral of faith is believing. About integral part of faith is doubting. Heart of reality is a mystery. You look to reality. What you know is God. It is deductive process. I do not know. Knowledge and knowledge of scientists is inadequate, fragile. Problems of today with diseases, leukemia. You see on the road of yours, then occasion the people, simple people, children. Crucial problem of the faith is faith to Jesus, as with the cross of Jesus. Crucial problem. You imagine very famous writer of the Soviet Union, Solzhenitsyn, wrote about Soviet labor camp, and he was in this book, Archipelago of Gulag, with solidarity for the prisoners. God instrument, very important, and God return in our life, incarnation, God will. Malcolm Muggeridge, he lived in Sussex and he died last century in 1990. in November, but he one day he went to Kolkata to give the question to Mother Teresa, and he said about her life for poor people, but she says no. In this concrete situation, I would like to say about argument for life, for faith, for God. Descartes, God must exist. Pius XII, he said about our virtues, very interesting text about honesty, integrity, love, happiness, very valuable problem in our life. I am not worthy. Augustine, in his writing said about value community life, always seeking for oneself, is very important. Value community life. And I suppose that in our life of today, in the generation of technology time, we are in the community. That's very important. What you know is God. God, very important in our spiritual life and earthly life. And you imagine that Augustine said, if we are in the God kingdom, we do not live in the earthly kingdom. We are buried. We live in end of all. We participate in unfolding God will. We live in God drama. As I said, all is now more perfect, I would say. In the next future, the mankind want to live outside the Milky Way. There are plans to reach the Proxima Centauri, and so on. In the 150 years in the next future. Duty of Caesar figure and duty of God. Gift Caesar's what is Caesar, and God's what is God. Caesar figure in the Roman Empire, you may compare. You are in a position to decide of life of man. It is not either God will or determination. It is horrible comparison. Christian belief, Christian drama. Jesus is a God because he's perfect. Pascal's wager. I'm not interested in that. Christian belief is rational, and for this reason I think that Pope Francis, the first day of war, Russia with Ukraine, he went to the Russian embassy to say about his position according to war between people. Christian belief is rational. Without Pascal's wager, people can choose to believe in God existence without hesitation. Very interesting. In the Judaism, according to the faith, there is the evidence of the things that are not seen. And your approach to faith, my dear brothers and sisters, I accept mystery of circumstances. Any circumstances, human mind can prove transcendental truth. Existence of God is proved through ontological realism. I am going to a conclusion, different conclusion in our era. We live between ourselves and eternity. Now we are living time belong to eternity, dimension of reality, lost 2 centuries. Illumination, time of the 18th century, and now subject product according to faith. I am inadequate in interpreting that, but very important for us to be with God. We live in God drama. And ontological argument for God, Anselm's argument for God. It is not impossible, it is important. It is very interesting to see the more perfect being than ours. And acceptance of this situation. You look to reality, and Kant, cosmological argument infers existence of a necessary being from existence in general. I said, very valuable question in the Christian life. Our affliction, our suffering, symbol of suffering, give us a thinking according to the not only imagination equal art, but according to see all things through the eyes. What you know is God. You look to reality, this is equal, there is a mystery in our life. And I would like, in the time of increasing exploited beings, about the fate of a concrete fate, acceptance of God's will. In the next future, on May 6th, 2023, there will be a coronation of the King Charles of III in the United Kingdom. God will and reality. Value community life over seeking for oneself. We would like to be in the kingdom of God with the king, with the Jesus as a king of this beautiful kingdom on earth. I wish you very good experiences in your life, not in the suffering, but in the love and happiness. We live in God drama. We participate in unfolding God will. We live in the end of all. But we may be more perfect.